Hey YouTube, on this episode we'll be installing an Eonon GA2114 multimedia car radio into a 2001 Ford Mustang, and that's coming up next. Warning: the following video is performed by a trained professional. It is meant for educational purposes only. Please do not attempt to try anything you see here. Enjoy. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Dan from Southall Computing here today, and again we're going to be installing an Eonon GA2114 car multimedia center, whatever the heck you want to call it, into our 2001 Ford Mustang. Got a couple of parts here that are kind of required. First off the bat, we have our Metro bracket kit right here. It is the 95-5026 model number. And let's not forget our wiring harness from Metro, which happens to be the 705519, which is this guy here. We're not going to do a time lapse on the wire construction since we've done that way before. So let's get right to it and get this thing all connected. I forgot to mention that we did this prior on a 2011 Jeep Compass. I'm going to put a link up on the screen right now if you want to see how that unboxing went. We're basically not going to go over the unboxing in this video. We're just going to install it, get the harness done, and all that fun stuff. So that being said, this nice little radio here comes with an ISO port. Well, you could basically cut this device out and wire it through that way, but we were able to find online a 12-001 universal female ISO radio wiring harness. And what this allows us to do is use the ISO port that comes with the radio harness here and just wire it into that, and look at this. Oops. 1 and 2. We didn't have to cut out the ISO port here to get everything wired, and at the end of the day we could reuse this fairly easily on another car if we wanted to. So that being said, harness is done, we got all the parts out, and now let's head over to the car so we can get this thing installed. Brief little side note here, we're mounting the GPS sensor on the dashboard. We've had great success in the past doing this with multiple aftermarket units, just putting the GPS sensor within the vehicle itself. Sometimes you get a little variation, like a 10-second lag of it trying to find the GPS signals, but other than that, the thing works great. We'll tape it down so it doesn't slide around. But what we did was run the cable through between the glass and dashboard here. We removed this entire piece here and basically ran it through the bottom, in between this grommet or this rubber gasket, if you will, through the bottom and around and up through the console here. And what we ended up doing with the microphone here, if you could actually see it, this guy over here, we basically ran the wire through here and came out to the side right through here internally and popped it out over here. And there you have it. The GA2114 actually does install in there. We did have a bit of a fitment issue. The Metro kit, I guess, supplies a certain form factor that's slightly smaller. As you can see, this guy is a little bit bigger. Basically, we didn't apply the upper bezel for this because it fit in there, but we also had to cut the little tabs on the side brackets here just to get this top bezel to fit on top of there nicely. So it was a bit of a challenge, but at least we got it done. Well, there you have it. That's how you install an aftermarket radio in a 2001 Ford Mustang. As always, if you like what you see here, don't forget to comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our forums. It'll be greatly appreciated. Once again, this is Dan from Southall Computing. Until the next time.